And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It is the one, the only, the Bitcoin Ben. Good morning, everybody. Wait a second. Gotta have a smoke. Okay. I have been sitting here watching Twitter, and what I've noticed is there's so many people that, like, I have been here since 2019. I have been here since 2020. This is crazy. These drops, and we're down to $53,000 a Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Folks, this is the same shit that I heard when Bitcoin was $6,000, when it was $4,000, when it dropped all the way to $3,000. Oh my God, it was pandemonium, folks. The world was over. Bitcoin was dead. It was the end of the end. It was, we were all so stupid. And I'm like, folks, it's $53,000. I can remember when people were freaking out when it went from 600 to 2,100, and then it dropped back down to 900. Oh my God. Anybody who bought it 2,100 was so stupid. Oh, you were the dumbest person on earth if you bought Bitcoin at the all-time high of $2,100. How stupid do you feel? That I literally had people sending me messages telling me how stupid I was for buying Bitcoin at $2,100. Folks, when we're sitting at $250,000, there's going to be people going, it dropped all the way down to 180,000. How stupid were you? There are people, 90% of the world doesn't get what the hell's going on, folks. Rich people, the rich people get it. See, that's what is so frustrating in my journey. My number one goal is to get little guys into Bitcoin. My number one goal is get little guys and little gals into Bitcoin. I want you to hold 0.01 Bitcoin. That's my goal for everybody. And I mean HODL 0.01 Bitcoin. If I can get everyone who watches my show to get 0.01 Bitcoin and hold it, I'm happy. Folks, people don't understand. If you pass on 0.01 0.01 Bitcoin to your lineage, folks, you're gonna be a fucking legend in your family. Your family is literally gonna have a shrine to your ass. All these people that are like, oh man, I made some profit in Bitcoin or in fiat. Folks, it's like trading in your Bitcoin for pieces of shit that right now you can shop with that piece of shit. Folks, that now you do what you gotta do. I understand it. I don't judge people on hey, whatever works the best for you, and do what you gotta do. But all I'm saying, guys, is and this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm telling you now, folks, after the election, it's a whole different fucking game. You have to understand what is coming. I have been on calls lately where these wealthy motherfuckers are buying $1 million, $2 million worth of Bitcoin and literally taking their crypto laptop and putting it away for 15 years. And I know 6 people who have bought crypto laptops, had me help them load their millions of dollars onto the laptop and then given the laptop to their lawyer. Most of them are family member lawyers, and put them in a trust. Folks, did you know how much $2 million in Bitcoin is going to be worth if you put it on a laptop and just leave it there for 20 years? Folks, your family will never have to work for anyone again. You think I'm joking? Folks, that's why I'm saying right now is the most, and I don't care. If you can get a personal loan right now at a decent rate that you can afford, literally get a $200,000 loan if you can afford it. This is not financial advice, but this is financial advice. No, if you cannot do this, don't. But if you can do it, get a personal loan, buy a ton of Bitcoin, and pay the loan. Use your fiat to pay the loan. But then, and I'm telling you folks, there's a link under here for Caleb and Brown. Use it. And for Christ's sake, if you do not have a Caleb and Brown account, get one. Because I'm telling you now, folks, Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, all these exchanges they're gonna shut down. They're gonna shut down because even Coinbase doesn't have the relationships that Caleb and Brown has. Folks, I'm telling you now, Coinbase is the equivalent of eating at McDonald's. Caleb and Brown is like going to a high-end steakhouse. Folks, it's we're gonna reach a point, folks, where you in the future you're gonna want to get maybe a loan against your Bitcoin. I have a link under here for SALT where you can take your Bitcoin. Now, I do not recommend this. This is not what I would do personally, because I thought about it. I had thought, well, let's see, I could take a loan out against my Bitcoin, then buy more Bitcoin. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to risk my Bitcoin. Nope. I will not let greed. Nope, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm gonna dial every Friday. I'm gonna buy Bitcoin. That's my game plan. And but I mean, in the future, you're gonna wanna maybe sell some of your Bitcoin. I know. Oh my God, I know. Trust me, I know. Nobody wants to sell their Bitcoin. But in the future, and I mean like 5 years from now, you may say, you know what? I'm gonna, and you won't even have to sell it, folks. You'll buy a house with Bitcoin. You'll just send them some Bitcoin. And they'll only accept Bitcoin. Folks, I'm not playing with you guys. There are real estate agents that are talking about only accepting Bitcoin because they can do it all in a smart contract. And as long as the seller agrees and the buyer agrees, then it's a contract. You don't need the government approval if you are paying cash with Bitcoin. You don't need jack shit. All that paperwork goes to nothing. You can literally trade corn for a house. There are real estate agents that are literally only going to accept Bitcoin and only buy and sell in Bitcoin. Because why wouldn't you? What? Folks, imagine that market. You sell your house, they send you Bitcoin. All of a sudden, you have an appreciating currency on an asset that you sold. Pretty soon, that there will be Bitcoin only used car platforms where they'll only sell in Bitcoin. They won't accept fiat. Notice how Trump, listen folks, listen so closely. I'm gonna me. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna say this loud and clear. Trump is calling the Bitcoin a currency for a reason. Every time you hear Trump talk, you'll hear him say, well, Bitcoin's a great currency. It's a great currency. It's a great currency. You know why? Because he's going to treat it like a currency, folks. And when he treats it like a currency, there's no tax involved when you swap currencies. Trump, folks, oh my God, I cannot stress this enough. You have to understand, Trump, it's why Trump calls the Bitcoin the new oil. When do we think that Bitcoin is going parabolic? Hopefully not soon. Folks, you don't want it to go parabolic. I know you think you do, but you don't. You don't want the Bitcoin to go parabolic yet. Do all of you own the amount of Bitcoin that you want to own? I think of it this way. Think of Bitcoin as your dream house. Oh my God, it's your dream house. You drive by it once a month, twice a month. It's your absolute dream house. And you're like, well, I could afford it now, but I'm gonna wait until the house goes parabolic. Then I'm gonna get excited. What the fuck? So you're not going to be excited about your dream house until it's unaffordable? That doesn't even make sense to me. That doesn't even make sense to me. That is so the opposite of how I think. While everyone on Twitter's yelling, "Who's selling Bitcoin right now?" I'm like, keep that shit low, especially on Fridays. That's when I buy. Folks, if you are more than 10 years away from retirement, and folks, don't set retirement as a goal. That's a goal. Oh, hang on a second. Word from the sponsor.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
Oh, hang on a second. I don't want a Lambo, just a car that doesn't have a tape player. Folks, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. When you reach a certain point, right? I own a classic Corvette. I own a Porsche. I own 2 RVs. I own a luxury SUV. I own a van and a Jeep. I think that's it. Yeah. About a month ago, it's a true story, swear to God. I pulled over and looked at a freaking beautiful Bentley. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. It only had like 30,000 miles on it, and it was a Bentley. I mean, Bentley, convertible, and I could easily afford it, easily. I didn't buy it. You know why? Because, folks, oh yeah, Jim knows. I love my Corvette, brother. Once you own, once you own, once you own a vet, yeah, it's life changing. Oh, yes, I also own a food truck, $130,000 food truck that sits out in front of our club in Sarasota. Right? Once you reach a certain point, you don't care about, you know how often I drive my Corvette, which I thought, no, I'm going to drive it every day. I'm going to drive. I'm not going to be one of those owners of a Corvette that doesn't drive it. Folks, I drive my Corvette like once every 2 months because I don't have time. I'm not home. Right? It's it's once you reach a certain point, cars don't mean shit. Nothing that you can buy except your your family's future is worth anything anymore. Your legacy, I swear to God, folks, it's weird. It is fucking weird. When you shift, there's a point you shift where you're like, fuck, I got 7, 8 fucking cars. I already live in a nice home. I have another house up in St. Louis. Fuck, what else do I really need? Then it's all your legacy. It's all your legacy. And once you hit that point, it's all different. It's all different. Folks, it is it's eye-opening how much that you how much it changes you, because you realize that everything gets old, everything gets boring. Even my bed. Now, mind you, I love my bed. My bed has 560 horsepower. I did a little upgrade lately. Right? That's a lot of fucking horsepower. It's fast as shit. Right? When I drive it, mind you, I still love it, but I don't need it. If I lost it, it would suck, but it it wouldn't change my life. You know what I drive every day now when I'm at home. Mind you, I have a Porsche, I have a Corvette, I have a luxury SUV. You know what I drive? Their Sarasota Club van every day. It's a Dodge. It's a Dodge minivan with our logos all over it. That's what I drive as a daily driver. Why? Because I would rather advertise the club than roll around in my ego in my Corvette or the Porsche. It's because you realize that life is so much more than that little inner feeling of the new one almost double that horsepower. Yeah, the new Corvettes have over 1,000 horsepower. Trust me, going from 580 to 1,000, because I've test drove a new Corvette. Folks, if 580 horsepower isn't enough for you, 1,000 horsepower will eventually feel normal. Because trust me, I very rarely use all 580 horsepower. I can imagine I would hardly ever use 1,000 horsepower. One thing, your tires are going to heat up so fast and blow, you're done. Trust me, I've been in a car and done it. Well, I squealed my tires in my Corvette once. And mind you, they were new tires. It slicked them. I was peeling out for a good probably 1/8 of a mile. And when I got done, those brand new tires, yeah, they weren't brand new anymore. I had to get new ones. And I'm like, well, that was kind of stupid, but I can say I've done it. Folks, this is absolutely the time. We got Bob in the update on Divi. All right. If you want a weekly update on the Divi project, watch the weekly Divi show. They have it every week on YouTube. And Sherpa does a weekly or like bi-weekly Divi update. If you don't know what's going on with Divi, then you're not really wanting the information because it's out there. Folks, I have no doubt about the Divi project. None. Because I myself, folks, I myself have an agreement and giving them $50,000 to upgrade the wallet a certain way that I want it. I wouldn't put $50,000 into a dead project. That's not how I roll. But you have to understand, right now, it's all Bitcoin. Yeah, Jim Flanagan's very up on the Divi project. Right? We want to hear your opinion. That's why I listen every week, and I'm on Discord as well. Yeah. My opinion hasn't changed at all. It's this economy, this technology, this advancement, folks. A lot of us have actually been in cryptos for so long that we feel like it's normal, like everybody's into this. Everyone knows what I know. Everyone knows about the Divi project, but they're just not buying it. No, folks. No. Folks, less than 5% of the world own Bitcoin. Think about that. Less than 5% of the world knows about and really understands the Bitcoin. There's only a few really good projects in cryptos. There's probably 400 of them that are really actually solid, maybe 500 of them that are really technologically solid. And the Divi project's one of them. It's because they're not. Let me say this. The Divi project, no one's waiting on the Divi project. The Divi project is waiting for the world. The world's coming, folks. They still have to digest Bitcoin. Those of you who feel like you are late on Bitcoin, you're way fucking early on the Divi project. You're way early on friggin' Polkadot. You're way early on Cardano. You're way early on Litecoin. Well, not as early on Litecoin, but you're way early on Theta. Theta is Give Theta about a year and a half or 2 years. That thing's going to be a giant. Give the Divi project 2 years, and it's the same, folks, because once America is crypto friendly, folks, we're off to the fucking races. Listen to me. Listen to me. Right now, we're having the Bitcoin war. These other projects like Theta and the Divi project and Cardano, and those are going to be the platform wars. Those are going to be the wallet wars. We got a lot of wars ahead of us, folks. And the Divi project in the wallet war is leading. Folks, the wallet wars, Divi is going to eat people's fucking lunch in the wallet wars. It's not even going to be a contest. Because the wallet wars are going to be about white labeled wallets with a unifying token that can be branded to separate corporations and separate entities, where the wallet, you won't have to build a wallet. You'll download the Divi white wallet, upload your graphics, name your coin, and voila, you're off to the fucking races. But the coin that will be used inside of the Divi wallet, white wallet network system will be Divi. Technologically, it will be Divi. But Joe Schmo's pizza place will call the token a slice or a pie or something like that. But in the background, it will be Divi. Folks, literally, Divi has already won the wallet wars. They're just waiting for the wallet wars to start. Because right now, everyone's arguing over Coinbase. And, well, should I use Coinbase? Should I use Kraken? Should I use Gemini? No. Dude, those are all going to go away. Except maybe Kraken, because I think, and Jesse's going to love this. Kraken will eventually launch a decentralized wallet, and then Jesse's just going to walk away. Throw out the code and just open source that motherfucker. Just like Eric Voorhees did. And if you don't know what Eric Voorhees did, look it up. Folks, it's the future's nuts, folks. The future is absolutely nuts. This is not financial advice, but if you have an extra $120, go get a Divi node. It's $120 right now, folks. Launch it on the wallet and just let it run. Just let it run for ever. The SEC is going to go away, folks. It already is. There are projects that are ignoring the SEC. They told them to fuck off. And the SEC can't do jack fuck about it. See, everyone's looking. Wow, the SEC went after this. The SEC, those are all places that registered with the SEC. If you don't register, the SEC has no authority over you. And if they try and charge you with not registering with the SEC, it's an easy legal argument. Freedom of speech. I don't have to register with you. I don't have to communicate with you. No, I don't have a contract with you. And if I don't have a contract with you, I don't have to negotiate with you. So have a hot cup of fuck the fuck off. It's common law. Yeah, it's, folks, the future has nothing to do with the federal government. Forget about the federal government. I want you to start living your life like the federal government's irrelevant, because it is. It's no longer legitimate. They have proven that they are not holding to the law. The SEC has broken the law. Once the government breaks their own laws, they are no longer legitimate. They no longer have authority. That's what you have to understand. A legal entity is only legal if it abides by the law. Once it breaks the law to enforce the law, it is no longer legitimate. That's how law works, right? It's here's an example. It's the equivalent of a husband slapping a wife and then telling her, well, I slapped you so I don't have to punch you. What? Well, I slapped you so that I don't have to punch you. Yeah, that's not how it works. You can't break the law to enforce a law. You see what I'm saying, folks? The SEC, the IRS, the Federal Reserve, that's not how the system works. That's our Constitution does not let the federal government break the law to enforce the law. And as soon as they do that, they are no longer an enforceable agency. Once the law is used as a weapon, yes, please hit like. Please hit like and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching. All right, guys, I gotta go. Uh, now, I do have an announcement. If you're interested in being a future club owner, we are looking for owner operators all over the country for our clubs, right? You don't own the whole club. No, you are a portioned owner, but you run the club. If you're interested in launching a Bitcoin Ben crypto club in a city in your area, give us a call, 941-391-3882. We have investors. We have capital. Hell, I'm even doing personal loans for people to get ownership of these clubs. I looked at the lending rate right now, and most like personal loans are like 13%. I'm like, fuck that. So I personally am allocating about $5 million for personal loans for people to actually borrow from me and own a future club. That's how serious I am about this adoption. All right? Folks, you think I'm fucking playing? I'm here to win. I'm not here to play games. I put my money where my mouth is. Give us a call, 941-391-3882, and ask Bamboo, hey, how do I end? I know this sounds crazy. I don't even do a credit check on the loan. Folks, now there is an application for it, don't get me wrong. But folks, if you're in this to fucking win this, join us. 941-391-3882. Join the fight, folks. Let's kick some ass. I love you guys. And I'll see. Oh, no show tomorrow because I'm traveling. But I'll probably rebroadcast this one tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.